That was a very deep breath. Wow.
It was.
So, Peyton, the last few weeks for Mary Cheatham have been on the calendar. It's been blocked as MC sketchy and emotional.
That's exactly what it says. Across, seriously, just
I
across the
love
whole,
it.
like a banner across the team calendar for the whole thing.
It's been
But
graduation weeks,
Oh
so
my God,
that's very
yes.
exciting. I know it's
Right.
post-graduation now.
yeah, yeah, I
Wow.
know, Peyton. I mean, yeah, I know. It's gonna be great. We're still
Wild
working through it.
times.
Yes.
Yes,
And we
seriously.
can't talk about it too much, though.
No,
No. We're going to change the subject
that's
right
exactly
now.
right. Let's talk about your coffee order,
Yes. What
Peyton.
do you get, Peyton? What's your morning coffee order?
So, God, I am a big espresso girl, so love some Starbucks, but go full on like iced coffee only for me.
Ooh,
Mm,
Brown sugar, oat milk, espresso kind of drink.
yum.
yum. That sounds
Yeah.
really good.
Iced coffee even in the winter time?
Even I'm just
Peyton.
weird like that. Just I know it's my thing.
That's a
I
fun
love that.
fact.
I love that. I do think, yeah, there are people who are diehard iced coffee people.
Die hard, always have
What
been.
about, have you guys had macadamia milk?
Yes, it's my favorite thing ever.
Yes,
Why
it's
have you not
good.
told me this?
I've told you this so many times at Reads.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Sometimes I'm out, though. So
Okay, guys, this is your PSA. Go get some macadamia milk. Meg says it's good.
delicious.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great. I like that.
Anyways,
Great.
speaking of things that start with the letter M,
love it.
Ooh.
So good,
I
so good.
love this. There are so many things that start with the letter M right here on your screen.
valid.
So we would like to introduce you to Payton McLaughlin. So guys, Payton is opening the coolest new business here in town that is right up our alley. But I do want to tell y'all, because the name might sound familiar, Peyton's dad owns McLaughlin Chiropractic, which of course has been a Carteret County business around for years. Peyton was born and raised here and is now coming back to open a business that is half Pilates studio and half physical therapy. So gorgeous,
Oh my
gorgeous
gosh.
space. I know, gorgeous space. And we can
Thank you
link through to
guys.
a video that we did showing you guys the space. But we're thrilled to have Peyton here with us this morning. Thank
Yay.
you for being here.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Of
Oh, so
course. Of
Yay.
course. So, Peyton, before we get into the logistics of M Wellness and everything that is inside of it, can you kind of tell us the backstory of you and how you came to open this awesome small business?
yes, totally. I grew up here, obviously, born and raised in Morehead City. I left and went to undergrad at UNC Wilmington. And then after that, I went and got my graduate degree in Nashville, Tennessee at
Ooh.
Belmont University. I know, love some Nashville. Um, and so I got my doctorate of physical therapy there. And then was in Nashville like another year, and then wanted to be kind of closer to the parents again, kind of get back to Moorhead a little bit. But went to Raleigh for the last 2 years and kind of was ready to come back and do my own thing. And so yeah, here we
Yay.
are.
You know what I think is cool about your background too, aside from the education part of it, is you've lived in several larger cities than where we are. So it was almost like you were able to do market research for what,
So
different
great.
Pilates studios and
That's
I don't know.
exactly.
I feel like
Yeah.
your studio is kind of a conglomeration of probably everywhere that you've been and um
That's
yeah.
exactly like that's the perfect way to put it. Like I feel like I was lucky enough to live in these like kind of cool cities. Especially Nashville. I feel like I mean, you're there and there's like a Pilates studio on every single corner.
Oh yeah.
So it was cool to kind of just like I definitely did. That's where I kind of like found my love for it for sure. Like would take classes there and just loved it. And yeah, so that's kind of where the collab came in.
I
But yeah.
love
I
it.
love that. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Your the physical therapy half of your business, I feel like that's pretty straightforward, right? I mean
Yeah,
that you yeah, right, exactly. That you offer all sorts of physical therapy solutions for folks who need that, whether it's ongoing maintenance, whether it's an acute issue. Is that
yes.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. We do like the classic kind of therapeutic exercise, manual therapy, dry needling, cupping, the Graston muscle scraping, all that kind of stuff. Yep.
And you have, I only know this because I got a sneak peek into M Wellness, but you have a separate room for this. So people can come in and do Pilates and you have classes going on, and then you can also simultaneously be seeing a patient and treating them in their own space with cute
That's
artificial turf. It's just so
Yeah,
cute.
my little baby turf. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So we in between kind of our class schedule, like I'll be able to treat patients in that side room.
Cool.
Absolutely.
That is
Yeah.
Okay,
awesome.
and Peyton, you can actually sign up for your PT session online. Is that right?
Yes. So both of with physical therapy we use those because it's a two-part business. We use two separate like scheduling platforms.
Okay.
So the one for physical therapy is called Jane app, and that'll be linked on our website. You can literally get on there, click book now for physical therapy, and it'll take you right to there, and you'll be able to book online, and makes it super simple for
I love
patients.
that. I
I
do too.
do.
Just love being able to book online.
And will you
Yeah.
share, I'm sure this is common knowledge, but I did not know this about North Carolina being you were explaining how you don't need a referral.
Yeah. Yes. So North Carolina's fantastic because it's a direct access state. So you don't need a referral or a doctor's referral to come to a physical therapist now, which is a huge win. So definitely you can, kind of come see us with your aches, pains, preventative, whatever you're trying to kind
Great.
of get after, you can come straight to us.
I think that's
Yeah.
huge.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
And you can book online,
Yeah.
people.
exactly.
Okay, so then Pilates. Okay, so you have got gorgeous
Oh,
reformers in this amazing space. Peyton, how many reformers do you have?
We have seven reformers.
Okay.
So kind of tailoring this to more of like a group situation. We also
Yep.
will offer privates, but yes, so seven reformers in total.
That's so
amazing.
great. Okay, and so when you are going to teach classes in there, if it's a group fitness class, tell me about how many, like how long do the classes last? Are they based on what level you are in terms of like, is there a beginner, intermediate? How does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we classes are 45 minutes long.
Okay.
So we at first, just because we're kind of newer and kind of getting our groove, definitely like the classes are going to be more, beginner kind of level, more intermediate, at
Sure.
first, and then we'll kind of tailor it to kind of the population that we're seeing coming in. So we'll kind of we have four instructors, so we're all kind of on that same train of like kind of getting people in at first. I know it's, Carteret County, so it's a little bit of a smaller city. So, so many people that I've talked to about this so far, they're like, I'm so intimidated by it. I don't know if I could even come in and do a class. I'm like, we're not starting out like expert level at all. Like, come on in. A lot of them are going to
That's
be
cool.
like beginner level kind of thing, and we'll kind of progress from there. So,
Sure. I feel like from personal experience, I think I went to a class with you years ago.
Yes, you and I went together. Yeah, in Greensboro.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. It was in Greensboro. And
yeah,
I felt intimidated too. I had done one or two, but I felt intimidated too. But then when you get there, I feel like it comes so naturally and the instructor kind of adjusts based on what you need. So I think that's a valid
exactly.
fear, but
Exactly.
also knowing
Yeah,
that you've got
totally
that.
valid. Totally valid fear. Because it's this big machine that like you're like, what is there? There's a bunch of straps. There's like, this moving platform. Nobody, if you haven't done it before, it looks super intimidating. But yes, once you get into it and get the flow, people love it. It's awesome.
So much fun.
It is.
So
I
much fun.
love
So
it.
much
So
fun.
Peyton, now that your doors are open and people can book through your website, what do they need to bring with them when they come to a class?
Yeah, great question. So definitely grip socks. So that's a requirement for all classes. So super easy. You can get them on, Amazon if you don't have them. But we will offer them if for some reason you come and forget it. We will have those for sale for, $5 just to get your grip socks. But those are required just to be on the platform itself. It's moving. It's a moving platform.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that
Safety.
those are,
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
Cool.
And that's really it. You just come bring a water bottle and
Yep. Water bottle, grip socks, bring yourself, and we're ready to roll. Yeah.
Love it. Pants that won't rip.
Yes. Pants
pants
that
that
will.
won't rip.
Perhaps
That
leggings.
seems important. That does seem important.
I think that's a given.
I know that. So,
That is.
Peyton, what are you most excited about owning a small business in Carteret County?
Yes. So definitely, I would say just like being back in general, getting to kind of like make connections with people as like a grown up now. I mean, I feel like, when I left here, I was like a little
Yeah.
18-year-old. Now it's cool being back. So just kind of being able to give back in a way to the town that it just like provided me so much when I was young. And I think that's going to be one of the most exciting things. And then kind of being able to get creative with the business and get more creative with like private events and just collaborating with like other local businesses, I think is going to be cool.
That's really neat. Speaking of, do you have any like 5 years down the road with M Wellness? Do you have this whole
Good
like
question.
vision of where you hope it will be? You don't have to share too many
I
secrets, but
I definitely do have like a global idea. I feel like I just hope to kind of have like a steady clientele and the business is steady enough where I can kind of expand and collaborate with, local events, maybe like nonprofits around here, and just kind of again getting to get creative with like different just ideas like in the space. It's a bigger space. We got super lucky with it. So being able to kind of utilize the whole space would be super cool.
Yeah.
And the PT side, I definitely would love to kind of have a steady base there where I can eventually kind of do and take on like some pro bono cases or kind of do like a kind of pro bono kind of side of that too. That's
Cool.
definitely
That's really neat. That's a great idea. And how fun that you can kind of continue to grow into that space.
yes, exactly. That's
Absolutely.
that building. Yeah.
I love that.
This is awesome. We cannot wait to get in there and take a class. I speak for both of us.
I'm dying
Yes,
to. Absolutely.
totally.
Yes,
You guys bring the
absolutely.
whole team. Come on in. I
I
love
love
it.
that. Okay, so we're gonna drop the links we'll drop the link to the video that we did about
Yep.
so y'all can check out the space. I always feel like I'm so much less intimidated if I've seen something before and I understand it. You know what I mean?
Good point.
So we'll put that there for you guys. And then also, of course, links for how you can sign up both for physical therapy using that platform and for your Pilates class.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Before we let Payton go and
Yep.
see, will you ask her our final question?
I would be delighted. Payton, we would love to know what is saving your life right now.
What's saving my life right now is Maria McLaughlin. I will say
I
my mom
love that. Oh, Maria.
has been just like, I would not be able to do any of this or, have this building looking the way it is right now without her input and just being there by my side. It's just been awesome to have her every step of the way. She's just been my like rock through this, which has been just like amazing. My whole family has been an amazing support system. And so I would say them, and then just the water, being back by the
That's
water.
good.
Totally.
Yeah.
Maria McLaughlin in the water.
Yeah, in the water.
And
That's all you
those
need.
of you that don't know Maria is Peyton's mom. She's very
Yes.
dear. I know she is the best.
Love it.
So good.
Well, Peyton, congratulations. We're so excited for you.
That's
It is
exactly right.
beautiful, and we can't wait to get in there.
I know.
Yes,
Way to go. Way to go. We're fired up. Thanks, Peyton.
Bye, Peyton.
Bye.
Oh, it's so
Man.
pretty.
I know.
I wonder if at 32 weeks pregnant, I should take my first Pilates class
I
in
think
2
no.
years.
I think it's going to be a no from you.
But I want to so bad.
You'll be able to go soon enough.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
You'll totally be able to go soon enough.
Agree.
I love that.
Do you have something that's saving your life? I can go first if you need to think.
Well, I mean, I think that what is saving my life is just graduation was really special. And so I think I think I have decided that, I mean, I kept using the word sad, like being sad about
Sure.
graduation and being sad about Sally leaving and all of that. And I think that what's been really interesting is to really dive into that. And I'm not sad. I mean, I'm gonna miss her. That's the bottom line, right?
Yeah.
And I know that she is heading to a new on an adventure that's gonna be perfect for her, and I feel
Yes.
really good about all the things. So anyway, I think ultimately just happy to have that moment to celebrate, and I'll always remember, that kind of that rite of passage.
Oh,
So
I
know.
love it. And for those of you who don't know, if it's okay if I can brag for a second,
Sure.
You're Sally. She will be attending Washington and Lee University next year, running track and field.
She will.
Amazing.
She will. She's
I don't know.
excited.
I just think she's such an impressive
Well,
young
you're very
lady,
sweet.
and just so pumped for her.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. You're very sweet. Okay, how about you? What's been in your life?
Mine is on a completely different age range.
Yeah.
But we had the coolest opportunity to see the face of our child 2 weekends ago. I will show you offline because I don't want to put this baby on blast on Coffee with MC. But we found actually it was referred to us. She is an in-home ultrasound tech. And it's peak ultrasounds. If anyone's pregnant or know someone who is, they come to your house, they set it all up, hook it up to your TV, and they do a live 3D ultrasound of
That is
your baby.
so cool.
So we got to see their little nose and their little lips, and we still don't know if it's a boy or a girl because we're clinically insane.
Nope.
But
Y'all are doing it right.
by the end of it, that ultrasound tech did know if it was a boy or a girl, but she didn't give it away. So anyways, that experience was really cool. We are almost to the finish line, but that was a really fun, little holdover until we get to see them.
That's
in person.
really, really neat.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's really neat. You guys also don't tell Meg yet, but I really think that when she's out on maternity leave, we should have her come as a guest on Coffee with MC and show us the baby.
With little Nugget. I'm down.
Great.
So don't tell her yet.
I love that. I'm asking you live. I'm putting you on the spot.
100%.
Great. Okay. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope
Bye,
it's
guys.
wonderful. Bye.